Hey guys, so I just wanted to let you know, we had that issue with the police earlier where they stopped me and started questioning me, and I explained to the officer that I'd like to have my attorney present, and he kept questioning me, and then he asked me about whether I was 6 miles down into downtown, that they had received a phone call from someone about moving, and I had gotten out of my vehicle because I was live, and there was somebody behind my car, and he was just sitting there for like 10 minutes behind my vehicle. So I got out of the vehicle and I waved to him to go ahead, and I was like, there's enough room for 5 semi trucks to get through here. Like, there's plenty. And the whole time that I was on that highway, there was maybe only 2 vehicles the whole time that I was there. Maybe about a 20-minute time span. Okay? Now, as a lot of you know, I do stay in my car, and my car's fully licensed and insured and registered. And this afternoon, I was down at the park, and I had police and random neighbors just driving around. They'd been there all morning, and it kind of gave me the vibe like them trying to insinuate like I was a pedophiler. And I don't know if you guys understand, but it's very upsetting when you got to deal with this. Then I'm about 40 minutes down into the other city on the other side. They're following me. The police are following me and circling around the parking lot, around and round and round, giving me strange looks. I've got all these different kinds of neighbors pulling up in vehicles, giving me nasty looks, which there were no kids at the park. And I was there all day, since early morning. They came afterwards. Of course, they quickly dispersed. Like, people are sick today. Like, they're really sick. And these are the things that we have to deal with on a regular basis. So now we're about 30 minutes from the other city that we were at. And between there and here, there was about 3 cop cars on the major interstate. So they were radioing back and forth from the town about 40 minutes from here, all the way down this stretch, all the way to the town that I'm going to, which is about 45 minutes away. And as you could see, the officers continue to follow me. And now I'm going down the main stretch, and they're still continuing to pursue me. Okay? When I left back where we were just live, just a few minutes ago, I had that altercation with the officer. I asked for supervisor, Mr. Hobbs, Hobbs. You know, what business we had. I explained to him I was exercising my Fifth Amendment right, my constitutional right to remain silent, and that I wanted my attorney present. He said, well, you're not being arrested. I said, it doesn't matter. I still want to have my attorney present. I do not, when police question you, or they try to talk to you, they're either doing one of 2 things. Either A, they're trying to gather information so they can search your vehicle, or they can, you know, try to bring charges on you. Or 2, you know, maybe they're genuinely concerned and, you know, they may have gotten a call. But they're real sneaky. I don't trust them. I deal with this on a regular, and it's really draining and really exhausting. It's really tiring. So after explaining to the officer, Mr. Hobbs, Officer Hobbs, Lieutenant Hobbs, Sergeant Hobbs, whatever you want to call him, that I'd like to have my attorney present. By law, my attorney is to be present before I have any interrogation by officers, before they're even able to even start questioning me. And quite frankly, where I was sitting on the live, I should be more concerned about the guy that was standing parked behind me for 10 minutes, stalking me. And he's concerned about my safety? I'm concerned about my safety because you're parked behind me for over 10 minutes. There's enough for 5 semi-trucks to get around this little tiny car. Go! What are you staring at? My wig? I'm different? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't fit your kind. So anyways, he leaves, and like I told you guys earlier on the live, I said the officer's going to be sitting down the highway. During the time I met with Mr. Hobbs, I guarantee you they were on the TikTok live watching me. That officer was watching my live. So, sure as hell, I make a left. I come out where I was parked on the live, and I go up over the hill, and I come down the hill, and there's an officer sitting there in a truck. So, I drive by him. The speed limit, 70 miles an hour. And I pull over. I put my directionals on. And he stops me again. And he's like, we can't be on the side of the highway. You don't know if my car's broken down. You don't know what the issue is. You don't know. There could be an emergency. My car could have broken down. You don't know. Okay? But in any event, I asked him if I was being pursued. I don't appreciate my constitutional rights being violated or being trampled upon. And I don't like being followed because I'm different. Or appear different. Or act different. Or maybe I'm not Trump enough. Or maybe I'm not enough. Or maybe I'm too good looking for you. Or maybe you're just mad. I don't know what it is. But leave me alone. Now, I take off, and I pull up into a pullway, and he's still behind me, about a half mile behind my car right now, just sitting there. And I've been here now for probably about 15 minutes. That's not pursuing somebody? The car's insured, it's inspected, it's registered, I have a very clean driving record, safety first, abide by the laws, no felonies, never been in trouble with the law, except their petty little lies. What's the issue? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And I deal with this on a regular basis. Now, what I'm worried about is when I get down into the town, they're going to follow me down there, and they're probably going to either try to give me a ticket, okay, make something up, left turn, no directional, or speeding, doing, 40 when I was only doing 25 on cruise control, that game, lying to the courts, the judges, and they're going to be following me down where I'm going to be staying tonight down to the jacuzzi tub all night long. All night. And I'm tired of it. Leave me alone. This is literally all over America. And I'm fucking sick of it. Is this what homeless people have to deal with on a daily occurrence? We need to put a stop to this. This needs a stop. We need to deregulate the police. We need to start having stricter regulations on these officers. They've got way too much say, way too many ins and outs and all their little lies and, all that other stuff we all know about. It's time this stops. I shouldn't have to deal with this 365 days a year. Every state, every town I go into. Enough is enough. Please leave your comments below and let me know what y'all think. I'd like to hear your opinion.